I'm back. This is so embarrassing. I kind of, just this PC's old, okay? Not old, but it's wonky. Let's just say that. She has a little something to her, And also, yeah, because like stuff like this has really been happening a lot for some reason. Taking that off. Oh no. There we go. So I'm alive. I'm luckily not dead, but I'm just still in shock because, like, Jesus. Like, I know this PC is just like is messed up, but I didn't think it was this messed up. Hopefully I can get my shit together. No, okay. I'm not gonna risk it by making it run too many things at once, because it's already running YouTube Studios, that screen capture thing, the streaming thing, and I'm keeping a tab open for chat on, what's it called? On YouTube Studio. Yeah, YouTube Studio, because it captures it a lot sooner, oddly enough, than the thing I'm running. You'd think that the thing I'm running would run equally, if not faster, but no. So I'm sorry. I'll try. It's gonna happen sometimes, probably even every stream if I'm unlucky enough. But yeah. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm still in shock. I'm so shooketh to the gods. I wonder if there's a way to redirect my stream to the same stream. Or if, like, the moment something bad happens, I have to just stop and do what I did. This stream's back. It's okay. Take it. Yeah, I'm upset. I'm also moving my keyboard away from me just in case it was something I pressed. I had to restart the whole PC because that happens a lot. Also, in the meantime, I got coffee. How much do you need for, well, I mean, how to say this? I'll need at the very least $1,000. Cause someone came into my DMs and, well, basically was like, oh yeah, if you need help, this is what I have an Amazon list for people who want cheap, but like quick PCs, but you'll have to construct it because that's cheaper. And so I said, yeah, sure. And so they sent me a link, and even though it's cheaper but it's like really good quality, it's like $1,000, which like around $1,000, like 900 something, if not exactly $1,000. Which, I understand, that's just how PCs work. But it's mostly like I need new headphones, and I mean I'm okay with this PC, but like I just need new headphones. I need new microphone. I don't know what else I need. That's basically the main things I need, like need, because I can work with this PC, like I can work with it glitching out and all stuff, but like, oh my god, like I'm pretty sure it's the headphones fault, because like it's working fine, but then when the sound starts acting weird, which doesn't usually happen, then everything starts glitching out like it did. Okay, actually, you know what I should do? I should actually probably link this stream, because yeah, in my Twitter thread, because Jesus Christ. Jesus, crusty. Crusty Jesus. I'm so sorry. This is so scuffed. Like, how dare I be not how dare I not be so fluent in streaming at this very second? Like, even I'm mad at myself. Like, I'm not mad at myself, but I know I should be doing better. I should be doing better. Or else I will cancel myself. I will out myself for doing something horrible. I don't know what, but I gotta turn that down. Oops. What the fuck? Is it? There we go. Yeah, because sometimes it restarts when I boot it back up. Everything restarts to back to where it was. Oh, where is it? Oh yeah, I forgot I had setting closed. Everything goes back to the way it was. No, never mind. Fuck it. Fuck it. No, the people who care will come in. But yeah. Anyway, let's get on with our day. So I was planning on cutting this up into like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pieces at most, like, because I'm not sure if I want to make the center like a piece people can like change the color of, or if that's like something that could be done afterwards. But yeah, but they're all like big each chunks rather than like the what I've been doing, where it's the highlight, the shadow, the gradient shadow, and the liner all separated. And probably just because of simplicity, and plus like these are probably not going to be changed as much compared to like, what's the word? Compared to like the clothes and hair. Also, I'm nervous about getting to the hair because, I mean, the way I did my model, I just drew the hair out and just kind of got confused about the rest because there's surprisingly not, well, it's not that there's not a lot, it's just I'm really bad at finding it. But finding good things, being like, oh yeah, this is how you cut the hair so that when it moves, it doesn't look weird. At least at the top, because at mine. But I feel as though I could have done better. And also, sorry, my headphone wire came off, and my headphone is falling apart. I have duct tape on it. It broke like 2 days ago. Like, I was just taking it off. I didn't do anything crazy. It was like, just... Like I said, I'm working with what I got. But I took it off very lightly, normally. Basically, that's normal. And then it snapped. And I was so upset. Okay, I think this is good enough. Well, actually, 1 minute. Yeah, it looks gem and or image-like. Yeah, I think that works. That works. I sing a little thing, a little thing. Now this, a crevice. Well, I don't know what this is called. It's something like a cravat. Because I know some people are fancy and bougie. What I prefer hair is the very back piece covered by a whole back of it. It's pretty. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna retain this. When I get to the hair, I will be asking a crap ton of questions. Like, as I go along. So, like, well, I'm gonna just, oh, wrong brush. Crevasse. And also, the reason why it doesn't have a top is because I'm using the tie, which I should probably pull up. Sorry, just saying I'm really nervous because I'm not used to, how to say this? Because I'm not used to having people who are like really cool, or not. Damn, that sounded awful that I messed that up. I mean, I'm not used to having people who just like know what they're doing in the same area I'm doing something. I mean, also not, well, kind of. Like I'm used to having like really close friends in my chat at most, and so like I'm like a deer in headlights trying to do this and being like, oh, this is great. What I'm trying to say is I'm really happy you're here because you're here to help me, and I'm just really nervous. I'm a nervous wreck. It happens. Oh, and also, in the time that the whole stream exploded, I got some coffee. So if you see me going for no reason, like puckering, that is why I am a drug. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see that you came out. You wrote more, sorry. I never knew. I'm doing it. Just fake. Well, you're better at faking it than I am. When I fake it, you can tell I'm faking it. The only time you can't tell is in real life, because I usually have like 10 layers of makeup on that you can't see my expressions. I can hide under that. Would you think being a VTuber, I'd be able to hide better because it's well, a 2D puppet, but no, it shows more. I am basically naked right now. My whole being is naked. I mean, not naked in a TOS way though. Don't kill me, YouTube. I don't know how YouTube works either, so like, I'm not sure if talking about how I'm getting naked and all that stuff is gonna be bad. Cause you know, sometimes you just gotta say naked or be naked. And I'm very naked right now. Especially without all my extra bits all off. I know I should probably be working on the jacket instead of the little bits, but like, I'm kind of nervous. I kind of don't wanna. Not in a lazy way, but in a, that's a lot of responsibility. It's a lot on my beautiful, shiny shoulders. This Tub tried to make a model. I do not know how it works really well either still. I mean, I know how to like draw out a model and cut it up now, at least a lot better compared to when I did my first iteration of this model. I just had someone else do the rigging because like I had no clue. Oh, and speaking of, I felt really bad. Oh, by the way, credits in the description if you want to know who rigged all this and like who made my music and who helped me with my logo, and any other mentions. They're in the description if you want to know. Yeah, anyway, the person who rigged me, they were so kind, like incredibly kind. So I commissioned them the first time, and they, you know, with it, but then of course I ended up redoing my model like 2.5 times. So like, so I was like, okay, may I commission you again? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, that's fine. And they basically did a lot of this as a favor because their rigging skills weren't in their, like, to them, I like, not saying they weren't up to par, I believe they still were, but just the word to like make it make sense, I guess it seemed as though they didn't see as up to par, so they redid it for very cheap compared to my first time. What a mood. I redid my model 4 times before I was like, God, yep. Yes, oh my God, I actually have like a sheet. I mean, I don't want to show it now because actually I think it is somewhere in my gallery. I'll probably show it in a bit, but basically a line. It's also in my Twitter if you want to go to my Twitter. But yeah, of like all my designs on the line, and like you should just like, I'm really happy with it now, but like even then I'm like, ooh, I could do better. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with this. I kind of want to do that thing with that I am drinking. Do that thing that Hololive does, where I keep a base model, or at least a base design, and then I either whenever I just change the outfit or change the style of the hair rather than change my overall look or like the body, I guess. Where I try to keep it the same. So that's why I was so focused on like the nose and the face, and also because I just really like I have a really big nose in real life. So I was just really focused on having my nose right and having my lips and eyes and all stuff right. And they're so pretty, and I'm so happy with it. But I went on a tangent. I forgot what my original point was. Oh. But yeah, I was really unhappy with it. They said, "Oh yeah, you can, I'll do it for cheap." And I was like, "Oh my god, thank you." And so they did it for cheap. I still paid them, but they did it for a lot cheaper than I thought. And I was just really grateful, and I didn't know how to word it. And then like I started feeling bad because as I went along, I was like, so they were a mention. Damn, reminds me, I probably need to do it. Rigging model still unchecked in my to-do list. To-do projects. No, I feel I have so many projects I have not finished. Not just not just like VTubing stuff, but like just in general as well. Like Jesus Christ, there are just so many things I gotta do. I started a comic, didn't finish that. Started another comic, also didn't finish that. Thought of another comic, am trying to finish that, and I'm doing that comic because I'm trying to go do another comic. So I'm basically doing comic after comic, just trying to get to a specific comic. But yes, for cheap. Oh, yeah, the story. Well, basically, I was like, my friend did my model rigging, at least the face in my last model, and I really loved the way the mouth moved, and I really loved the little more intense expressions, because like when I frowned, my eyebrows would actually like go inwards, and I'd look even more angry, and like my mouth was a little more accurate to the way it moves in real life. And not saying I'm unhappy with this model. I'm perfectly happy with this model. There's no complaints. I'm very happy. But like the first time they did it, I was like, oh, could you maybe like add this? And I felt so bad because they did so good. It's just I'm really picky, and they were already doing it as a favor, and I felt just awful. But like I know that like, hey, I know because it's technically a favor, but I also still commissioned them. So I was just basically talking with my friends and being like, I feel so bad, and like, but then they were like, oh, well, you still commissioned them, so you can still ask for what you want. And I was like, yeah, you're right. In real life, I think I'm just going over this over again because like I need to connect the lines a little thicker. And yeah, I'm just generally a naturally shy, and I feel bad easily.
Oh, hi, Bella. Hi, Belly.
Sorry, Bella's here. So just like, what I'm trying to say is I felt really bad. They did a really good job, and I'm really happy with my model. Because I was being really picky. Okay. And then the tie seems fine. The bow, I did really well in the first try. I have 2 bows. Or 3 bows. One thin string, thicker one, and then just a straight one, square. I feel like I need to draw more jackets. Like, is there any jacket ideas I could do? Because I know there's more school. Oh, know what? I was watching a bunch of, what's it called? I was recently watching some K-pop, live stages, and I saw this I'll have to get the model without its skirt. So you guys are gonna have a peek through my gallery. I don't think there's anything weird in there, hopefully. But you know, oh my god. My god. This freaking happens every time. And also with that ad that you just saw, it's like, oh, pick a bubble. And I go, okay, and I pick the blue one, and then it gives me the pink one. Like, it's cute, but I didn't pick the pink one for your stupid ad. Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked because I'm just excitable. But yes, I was watching a K-pop thing, a stage for Love Dive by IVE, and they had these what's it called? Oh no, that's the same one. They had these weird things, like they're like shoulder pads that go into their outfits. I can't quite describe them. Is it? I think this is it. Oh, and I need to probably render the feet later on. No, I don't need to render the feet. No one's gonna see his feet. And oh, this is cute. I love it's. Yes, I literally learned part of the dance. It's so good. Like, or at least the narcissistic. My God, I love it. Oh, yeah, I use Abyss Paint because it's cheap and easy, and this is taking forever to load. Oh, I'm not sure if YouTube will let me actually show this because she's naked right now. The model, but yes, it's like, and I feel so hot when I do that. Just when I grab, because when she grabs her face and like moves to the side, they're just like, my God, I love it, and then she turns. But like, basically, when I saw those, I was like, I need to do more. Which by more, I mean just like add that like crest thingy, like not crest, that. Oh, I like how I'm doing hand motions, but you can't see it. Like these, I can't even describe it, like shoulder thingies. But I'll just, 1 minute, I have to get a version of the shirt without the bottoms. Oh, or at least without these bottoms. Oh, there we go.
Narcissistic, dear God, I love it.
Narcissistic, my God, I love. There we go. I'll have to edit it because like, no, it doesn't matter. Oh, so cool. I know they are. It's funny because okay, so I have this thing where I kind of get a little standoffish whenever any group does anything that isn't Blackpink. Not because I'm like, and I'm not toxic. I promise I am not toxic. I understand that it's a bad thing to feel that way, and I try not to feel that way, so I push myself into other groups on purpose, so that it's like, why am I feeling so attacked by a group just appearing? But like, when I got into I'm sorry. It's true. It's true. I feel. I for some reason I keep feeling so attacked whenever other groups do good. I'm like, why isn't Blackpink here? I promise I'm not toxic. I'm sorry. Let me put this back on the screen. The ad's gone. I promise I am not toxic. That's just a feel. It's like when you feel jealous of people, you know? Like, yeah, I'm so glad I'm not the only one though. Thank God. I'm glad you feel that way. Or I'm not glad you feel that way because I hate feeling that way, but I'm glad you feel that way. But yeah, I feel oddly attacked whenever a group appears that isn't Blackpink. So I force myself to listen to 11. Like not force myself as in like force myself to like it, but I forced myself to just sit down and take it in, and then I found that I really enjoyed it. I even learned the whole part of the dance, and as you saw, I did a cover, a short cover of it in the last video. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with this, but I guess I'm an Ive stan as well now. So that's the moral of the story. Don't judge a book by its cover, or else you may feel stupid. Phase. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is what I was gonna do, because she has that thing where it's like get the symmetry tool, where it's like, well, it's not like, it's like this. I can't describe it. I can't count right because I can't. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You make me feel like 11. God, they no, it ruined counting for me in the best way. Oh my god, I did it on the wrong layer. Or like now whenever I count, I do end up jumping into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You make me feel like 11. Cause it's so good, and when it slowed down, that was when it got me. Cause I really love songs that do like weird stuff like that. So like I was hooked a little bit into it, but like I was still like, but what about Blackpink? What about her? What about thems? Cause like they are been gone for like a year, and this is my first Blackpink drought. Where they haven't done much. I mean, yes, Rose and Lisa did debut as solo artists, but that's not Blackpink. That's them. Like, you know. I should actually pull up reference because I don't actually remember what it looks like. The thing I want to make. Oh my god, get out of here! Oh my god, get out! Get out! I forgot to clear my notifications. Internet. And I forgot what I was talking about. I just oh yeah. This happens sometimes. It's okay. I just bloop out of existence, or my recording does. I think it's on like a timer that I can't reset. 'Cause I don't know. It just doesn't. But yes, I've also recently got into Red Velvet, at least their song Feel My Rhythm, because I'm basic like that. Okay, work. Okay, work. There she is. Yes. Feel my rhythm, feel my beat. I get nervous when trying to sing K-pop songs because I do not know the words, so, and I don't want to sound stupid by like singing jibber jabber and being just, you know, a problematic queen. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I was like, what is that? It's like it's nothing. What am I doing? Oh, I've love dive stage outfits. It's funny because even in my good luck counting till I never heard the group. No shocker, maybe you might listen. You should listen to them. You should definitely listen to them. If you don't, I will send a hate mob after you. That's part moment right there. Oh my god, why is it like this? What is this? Oh my god. No, forget. I'm gonna do it on the computer. I'm so sorry you can't see this, but I've 11. I've love dive stage outfits. No, not 11. Love dive. It's autocorrect love dive to 11 Ive again. Love dive. Oh, I just realized. No. Why? You know what? I'm just gonna look up Love Dive. Love Dive, because for some reason it's not giving me the results I want. And it's making me angry and unhappy, and I will cause a riot. Any sound recommendation, by the way? All of Blackpink is what I would say, but I guess most people are attracted. I personally like How You Like That as a starter because it's the thing that pulls people in, similar to Do 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 Do. But yeah, I was planning to draw one of my OCs in one of the outfits, but a male version since it isn't. Yeah, I mean you can draw them just straight up in the. All right, are you drawing them in a male outfit because you are a male version because you just like the look of a male outfit, or because the character is male? Because I would just recommend drawing them in the original outfit. Oh my god. There we go. Because like who doesn't love a male presenting human in a dress? I'm trying to see if because there was one. Sorry, I'm looking all on Google Chrome, so sorry that I'm just like holding still basically. I promise we'll get right into it after I look it up because that's what I'm looking for. Okay, it's like literally a V, which will work out pretty well. Oh. And it goes like right over the shoulders. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking at reference. Citra. I kind of mixed them between female and male, actually. Oh, okay. Are you saying your character is both female and male, or are you talking about the outfit style? Also, sorry, I'm still like getting stuff. Don't know how to make things freaking work. There we go. Okay, now I'm good. Because like, I mean, either way, I ain't telling you what to do. I just personally enjoy when people put male presenting characters and feminine leaning clothing. Let's see. That's okay. Art is meant to be free as you want to draw. Wow. Aw, yeah, y'all draw your OCs together. I need to start drawing my OCs as well, just for fun, because I haven't drawn them in. I don't draw OCs or not that I don't. It's, how do I say this? I draw commissions a lot more than I draw my OCs, oddly enough. Especially in like relaxed settings. I see what I can pick for it. What was I gonna say? Ive. Is there anything else about Ive? Oh, reminds me of like all the, because now, oh god, all that, all that toxic stuff in K-pop community kind of gets me upset because it's like no one's gonna take us seriously if they think we're all gonna get mad at over small stuff when it's like a small majority. Like back to Ive, how Wonyoung, not gonna lie, she's the only one I remember the name of because I just mainly listen to their music and look at their outfits. You should listen to Take It by if you haven't. Sorry, I was thinking, I was like, I don't think I've actually listened to that one. I'm not a true fan. I'm not a stan. I'm a fraud. I'm so sorry. I need to darken this because I cannot see what I'm doing. I'm a fraud. Oh, was it? I think it was like further up, down. There we go. Trying to give it the shape already. I feel like there's something important. Oh yeah, after I draw this, I'm probably gonna start cutting it. And if there's any extra stuff that I think of way later after I'm done, hopefully that won't the rigging, or at least the release. Because like we plan to have this model like basically customized, almost completely customizable in terms of like skin and body shape. At least that's what I was told or got the interpretation of. So art was originally a commission job. I wonder if Asian artists have OCs too. They did. Their OCs were literally gods. The gods. Not gonna lie, a lot of religion is just really good fan fiction. Not saying anything bad about religion. That's just, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. No disrespect to any religion. But like, a lot of religion is just really good fanfic. Really good fanfic. Just saying. And I'm trying to think, cause like, I feel like there's. Oh, you know what? Speaking of OCs, I was just not recently. This is not recent, but a while ago, I was looking over my OCs for that this comic thing I was working on, and stopped because I realized it was a lot bigger than I was ready for. It was just so big, I couldn't fit it in my head. No, but really. And I was looking over them, like, damn, I made them high. You ever thirst over your own OCs at times? Is that just a me thing? I know it's not just a me thing, but I was just wondering if it's just a me thing just in this chat, you know? Like, if I'm the only one who's like, damn, they're hot. Damn. Cause like sometimes. See, say, haha. I am not the only degenerate here. No offense. I use degenerate in a good way. I think I made the lines too thick. Oh well. Let me push these out a little bit because the shoulders need to be on the shoulders. I mean, yeah, me too. Like, not gonna lie, I thirst over more fictional men than I do real men. Because at least fictional men, if they're problematic, you can, like, just ignore it, I guess. Well, not ignore it, but, like, you can, like, twist it, I guess. But real people, it's like, oh, they do something bad, it's just kind of like a no moment. So it's safer thirsting over anime, mainly anime men for me, or just animated people compared to real life people or actors or characters that are based on real people. Because not gonna lie, a lot of actors and such be doing problematic things, and then I feel bad for liking their character because it's like, oh yeah, they were played by a bad person in real life. It just breaks the illusion. While like you can like get some distance with like a voice actor or something like that. But anyway, my first crush, my first animated crush, at least in like a more adult animated series, was probably. Like I was talking about OCs, and now I'm talking about like just characters I have crushes on in general. But my OC that I was crushing over was I think I named him Harrison. And like I have a thing. Like I'm just on here talking about my types, but I have a thing, I guess, for men who are just a little scraggly, not like gross, but you know, just like, you know, they're clean but they haven't shaved or something, or like they've been doing so much work they got like bags or something under their eyes, but they're also like strong, that they have a strong build, and with a little extra weight on them, because like bones with a little bit of like, okay, this is something I disclose, but like bones, people with a little bit of chunk on them have really good, tasty bones. So I often like lean towards those kind of people. But yes, sleepy, scraggly men who are kind of chunk, who got that chunk. And I'm talking about like body chunk, not like another kind of chunk anywhere else. I mean, I wouldn't be upset if they didn't, if they had that kind of chunk, but you know. Not your teacher. Not you. Oh no. I mean, actually, oh damn, I did describe a lot of teachers. Man, I feel gross. I don't really like that teacher-student fantasy. I don't dislike it, but like, it's problematic. It's problematic. It's like having it's like, I feel like it's on the same plane as having a daddy kink, where it's like, oh, ew. But like, you kind of get it at the same time. Like, damn, I'm gonna be canceled, even though I'm not even popular enough to be canceled, but I'm gonna be canceled with what I'm talking about. Jesus Christ. But I'm pretty sure you get what I mean. Tired, scraggly men are the best. Basically, like Bruno from Encanto. But if he wasn't muscle. You know what? Have you seen some edits of Bruno? I remember seeing, oh my god. I saw this edit on TikTok when I was just scrolling, because I was in the Encanto. I mean, I wasn't in the Encanto fandom, but I was pretty there for Encanto. And there's this edit where like someone drew like a rendition of him while he was sitting down, but drew him shirtless, and I was not ready for it. I was not. Like, not saying anything about it, but I just was not ready. Oh, I need to add the line under. I'll remove it later, but oh well. For now, it stays. No, it can be moved. I'm nervous more so about like the line art, or the liner. I mean the how I'm gonna shade this all. Oh my goodness, a hiccup. I'm so sorry. Am I on the right layer? I am not on the right layer. Am I on the right layer? I am on the right layer. Yes. And yes. Harrison, I should probably talk actually about Harrison, but he basically, this is, I realize I'm probably gonna change this, but like, you know, oh, I get it. Plus my teacher is in a committed relationship. He's awesome. That was super. I like her. Oh, what? Barbie got canceled. So like, who is it these days? Barbie, wait. Barbie got canceled? Why'd she get canceled? What happened to her? What'd she do? The last time I saw something about her, she was with her girlfriend. I don't know. That was a different person. But what happened? How did Barbie get canceled? I must know the details. And while you're texting about that, I'm gonna talk about my OC, Harrison, because I like him. Words. Basically, Harrison in the story is like, he's supposed to be like the strong character. He's not like super buff. He's basically normal size because it's like I'm not very creative. It's an assassin series. And basically he was protecting one of the characters that he's in a happy relationship with, and he ended up getting his arm ripped off. And so like he has like a prosthetic for like all of it. It's not like a crutch or anything. I'm trying not to make it like a superpower, because I feel like that's a little offensive to be like, oh yeah, that's suddenly a good thing that he got his arm ripped off. And then, but the only advantage because I used my first iteration was that it was like a super bionic arm with like that could shoot lasers and all stuff, but I realized that's way too OP and very much not assassin like. So I changed it. So now it's just it's just a normal prosthetic arm with you know, some advantages being that he can't feel out of it, so he can like punch just a little harder. And what other things? That's basically it. He can move it like a fairly normal arm, but like other than that, it's basically just that. It's not a setback. It's basically just working like a normal arm, but it can't do anything fantastical. Because I realized power scaling was a thing where I can't make anything too powerful, or it's gonna break the world and the people within it. I still use this same one. And yes. What else happened? What else about Harrison that I did? He's basically at this point, the reason why I'm still working on it is because everyone's really like a blank slate. I started making the comic a while ago when I was like in high school. I am now out of high school. Let's just say that. And as most people put it,
Unemployed.
because of circumstances, which I'm trying to get better about. But yes. And there's just a bunch of problems in this actual story. There's nothing really else interesting about the story because I didn't flesh it out really. I basically just assassin school. There's bionic people at times, and I did have my friend Phoenix. They did a really cool thing where they basically, because I was asking them for help, and they basically wrote it for a Christmas gift to me for a Secret Santa. They basically rewrote the entire script, and I can't see because I get notifications and I have to cover the thing to actually be able to buy it. But they basically rewrote the whole story, which I was really happy with, and gave everyone everyone specific powers. Well, not powers, but like skills. Where like some people can like some people can like shoot really well, or some people can like see very far distances, like very like okay powers that aren't like super OP, but are like really. I just gonna do my sweet little David.
Ooh, I wanna see. At me on Twitter. At me on Twitter, please. Please at me. I wanna see. I will retweet.
Oh, hi, Bella. Sorry, Bella's behind me, and I just rubbed my shoulder against my mic. Nice. Barbie was canceled in the movie Fashion Fairy Tale, which predicted canceled. Wait. Clear she got fired. Or is it just Prince? Oh, I thought you meant like she literally got canceled, like in real life. I was gonna be like, what did she do? Like, what did they make her say? I'm a huge nerd when it comes to Barbie movies. Kind of why I started trying. Oh, okay, yeah. I loved Barbie movies. I mean, I don't not love them anymore, but you know. Yeah, I know you haven't posted it. I just am really excited to see it when it comes out. I love seeing everyone's art, especially when it comes to like stuff like this where it's characters and, you know, other outfits, mainly in the K-pop area. But yeah, I love Barbie now. I just haven't been watching the movies recently, mainly just because I'm gonna put on multiply because I need to. Because this is just the dark layer rather than meaning to be the meaning to be the what's it called? The finished layer. But I remember like all the Barbie fairy movies. I loved her as. What was even her name? I just realized I don't know her name in the fairy movies. It wasn't Barbie. It was something else in those fairy movies. But I loved those ones. I even like a lot of people are saying they hated them. I love them. Barbie and Barbie the Island Princess, um, Barbie Nutcracker, Barbie Rapunzel. Oh my god, I loved all of those, especially the Rapunzel one because I love long hair. As you can see, I really love long hair. Alina, that's what it was. Alina. I loved her. Oh, I also really, and I mean, it bothered me as a kid, but I loved when how they gave her abilities were blue despite her main color palettes being pink, and I just felt it was a nice change compared to like what they could have done. Like they could have just given her pink abilities, and it's like it just didn't. It just fit well for some reason. Like there was no actual like specific reason why it fit well. It just did. It just did, and we had to deal with it. Oh my god, I'm trying to get this right. I forgot how I did these. It's been so long. Or at least how I like. Oh yeah, I have them all at 50%. Is that I was wondering, is that a good thing? Does the percent stay? Because I have them all at 50%. All the shadows and all that, and all the highlight. But like, I'm just not like in case intensifying it via the thing was a thing. Oh, I wasn't a big Barbie person. I was more into I love Monster High and Bratz. Oh my god, I love Barbies. Or Barbies. I default to calling every doll Barbies. I loved all kinds of oh, I did it again. All kinds of dolls, especially the Monster High dolls. I bought those religiously. I did not watch the show because, how do I say this? I was not, I didn't have the money to like buy or like get certain, things to watch shows on. So a lot of the movies and all that stuff I couldn't find, or like show episodes I couldn't really find because of how they were just so like everywhere. So I never was able to actually follow the story, but I was able to just kind of, I really did love their outfits, and same with Bratz, I really love their outfits too. I watched some of their movies. Didn't age quite well, but I still love, I mean, they aged really well, I guess, depending on who you are. But yes, they were thebomb.com, and they made me a better person. They changed my life. They got me out of rehab. They somehow saved my life and ended it at the exact same time. They did. Oh god. But really, doll movies were the shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Just doll movies were amazing. You know, I still have all the Barbie dolls and Monster High dolls. They're just chilling in my. Oh, you know what? I was gonna say no, probably not. But I've been watching a lot of like recreation stuff. The sister I never had, the mother I always wanted, the best friend I needed. Yes, they were all those things. They were my life support. They were my heart and my childhood. But they actually were. They were my childhood. I loved them when I was really young. Back to the outfit. I mostly. Oh, okay. Still link me. Still add me. Still do something. I still want to see. I was about to mention them. Ever After High dolls. Oh, okay. So I was too old to actually get into the dolls at the time, and also because for some reason they were like super like stupid expensive. So I never got them. But I remember watching the show. The show was so good. The show was so good. Like, or it was good. Spoiler alert, the ending was not the bestest. Let's just put it like that. Let me do that, clear the white. And it was very disappointing. But, big fat but. When before all that stuff happened, it was like, yeah, it was the post story. I do not mind if you at me. I do not mind at all. I do not mind. Oh, real quick, as you were saying earlier, when you're talking about them all being in your closet, have you seen any of those like recreation ones, like those where they are recreation repaints where they make mainly Monster High dolls into like other dolls or into other characters? You should start looking into those, see if you can sell them and or make your own dolls. But yes, I got really sad at how it got canceled, and also the ending I heard was not very good. It's like it was really hyped and people were really excited, but then because they were canceled, they were like rushed to stop. Like they were like, "Oh, yep, sorry. This is the ending now." And it was so upsetting. It was very sad. What was I doing? Gradients. OMG, I want to say yes. By the way, I'll have to see them later because like my phone is. Actually, I can. Oh no, I'm also using my tablet. I'm using everything on me right now. I'll see it after the stream, but I'm excited now. I realized I forgot to. Pardon me. Blur this, blur that, blur this. What was I talking about? Oh, Ever After High. Oh, I heard that the reason why they were canceled was because of Descendants on Disney Channel. Which Descendants stole the idea from, well, Ever After High. So, but because Disney is a much bigger corporation, they just shut down Descendants. They shut down Ever After High. So that's that tea. So basically, it's all Disney's fault. That's why Ever After High went out the way it did. Because Disney. It's always Disney. If there's ever a problem, just blame Disney. Well, at least that's what I heard. I was watching a guy who does, what's it called? Who does,
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to stream.
But there was a guy who does basically doll reviews and toy reviews, and is basically everything you liked as a kid, from Winx to like those witch books. They were really into as well. They did videos on it. Well, they really loved Ever After High, and they were talking about it. And basically, they came to the conclusion that it was because Descendants released that Ever After High ended up falling down. Oh, yep, I have to restart it. And the reason why is mainly because of marketing. Like, not only did Disney have a bigger pull, but also because like people like Dove Cameron, and other folks who are famous were in the movies, and they were live action, and they were like hot people and all that stuff, and because Disney is so big, they ended up just outdoing Ever After High, and because they had such similar concepts, they ended up just taking over. So they were just like cut their losses, and they were like, "Yep, we're closing down. We're closing down shop." And it's just sad, and also just because like sorry, my headphones made a sound. I have to plug them back in, but it's okay. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Let's do that, and then this again. But yes, it's all Disney's fault. I'm trying to think if there's anything. There we go. Hello. I'm back. Thank God. This time I saved it. This time. Okay, I didn't actually save it. It just so happened that it worked this time. Yes, I'm back. I'm not dead. Or am I? Or am I dead?
Hi, Cassie. And then the doggies down here.
And she's had her pill, so she's a little more calm. We have two doggies, Bella and Tessa. Bella needs pills because she's a little hyperactive. Like a little too hyperactive. Like the other dogs are hyper, but like she's like hyper. Oh, she's smelling my jewelry. She's so cute. She's also afraid of the treadmill. Nice, our hero. What were you talking about? I was talking about how Winx, the show, on Netflix, the reboot, is awful, and how I hate the character designs. I hate the costume design in that show, especially. Like I watched a little bit of it and I got bored, and mainly because of I'm a visual person, as you know. So when I was like watching it and the characters' designs, they were so bland, and I felt really bad for people who were really good fans of Winx, because like the show is not good. Like even from like outside, like ignoring how Winx worked, it was not very good. It was Emily in Paris, like levels of bad. And if you don't get that reference, Emily in Paris was so bad that when it was nominated for a Grammy, they booted out all the judges because it was like a red flag for basically everyone realizing, oh yeah, the Grammys are corrupt. So it's like almost that level of bad. Anyway, I'm thinking of a better comparison. It was scary. No, I'm not sure if that's anyone's watching that. Scary Movie's level of bad, like Scary Movie 6. I don't know. It was just awful. It was bad. Like it was so cliche. It was like but not as fun. How do I describe it? You know, like it's like Riverdale if Riverdale didn't do crazy stuff, but instead did boring stuff. You know, because we can enjoy Riverdale for being stupid, but it's as if it was just not good. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. It was not good. No offense to people who liked it. There's no shame in liking it. I just thought it was awful. Like literally, I get the idea of like having characters wear the color of their elements, but like all they wore were the colors of their quote unquote elements. The girl who did water, I forgot their names. I wasn't into Winx in the first place, but I didn't care to learn the girls' names in this show either because they were so bad and boring. But I think her name was Aisha. They're like, oh yeah, water. Give her only blue clothes. All of her clothes are blue. All of her accessories are blue. The girl they whitewashed, Flora, they whitewashed her, and then after people got mad, they went through the show and they were like, oh, that's not Flora, that's her cousin. That's not Flora, that white lady. Yeah, that's definitely not Flora. That's her cousin. And in the show, she was like, "Oh, yeah, Flora, my cousin." But then people went back on the script, and her name was Flora. But then they changed it after people got mad because everyone realized that a Latina actress was not played by her because Flora was Latina. I know that much. I know about the drama. Oof, yeesh, screenshots of Winx. Look, yes, and the CG was bad. The action scenes were bad. How do I say this? It was boring. It was uninspired. It was just not good. What I'm trying to say is, don't watch the Winx show on Netflix. You will be wasting your time. It's not even one of those shows you can hate watch.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the compliment.
What was I gonna say? Sorry, I got distracted by compliments. But yes, it's one of those shows you can't even really hate watch because it's just so. It's just not the best assist. It's not the best assist with the breast assist. I have it still on. Let's turn this off. Oh, by the way, yes, I'm separating all the layers from the shadows and the gradient and the what's it called? And the highlight, shadow gradient highlight. But yes, it was not very good. Hopefully my mic is working. My mic is working fine. Breastises, but I got the bestises. I was recently going, but yes. Moral of the story: Netflix is not very good, especially for a lot of its reboots. Also, did you know that Netflix is failing? Like Netflix is like going down the gutter. It's like, how do I say this? I don't know the right words because I'm not a smart being, but basically, Netflix is I'm trying to think of the words. Basically, a lot of people are unsubscribing from Netflix, and a lot of people are like doing all that because quick, let's compliment. Don't. I will cry. I will break down and be like, okay, I won't cry. I will like just get all shy. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I am an introvert. Compliments scare me. Positive reinforcement is bad for me. Implode on myself. I was talking about something. Oh yeah. So yeah. So yeah, Netflix. And basically, it's a mix of like them canceling really good shows, and then also, what's the word? Canceling good shows and making things a lot pricier, and then possibly adding ads to their thing. Even though the whole pull of Netflix was that they did not have ads. So it's like, oh, okay. Also, I forgot, is Netflix and Redbox the same thing? That was probably a dumb question, but I always assumed that Netflix and Redbox was the same thing. You know what I can do? I can just look it up, and be a smart bean. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Are Redbox and Netflix this sorry TV lovers, our box movie only retro game. I burp. Pardon me. Okay, it is not. It is not the same thing. Sorry. I just wanted to see. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the downfall of Netflix. Yeah. Thinking of all these like things I learned because I am so smart. Because I am so big brain that my brain retains so much useless. My brain contains so much useless information that is perfect for streaming because I'm just like spitting out facts. Because like who doesn't love just hearing facts all day? You know? I know, me too. I saw one at Walmart when I was coming out of it. I was like, oh my. I think it's because like compared to because like Redbox has video games as well, so people can just rent video games rather than like having to buy them. But even then, it's like most people have PCs, so they can just buy them via Steam. and also just other stuff. I'm just, yeah. It's flabbergasting. It's flabbergast inducing. Flabbergas. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you know what I mean. It's shocking. It's shocking. Like, the whole reason also why I brought it up is because, like, again, as I was leaving, and I realized I have never bought from there in a very, very long time. Oh. There we go. Sorry, I do that thing where I do this thing where I spin my canvas around. It's like a thing I do. There's no reason for it. It doesn't help me at all. I just do it.
Yes, I did. I finished the thingy.
I don't know what happened to GameFly. I didn't even know that was a thing. I think they may have fallen. Like, I mean, I could check. Let me look it up real quick. GameFly, because I know GameStop died. There's other treat. Okay, as soon as they're still open, I think they're GameFly shut. Oh, whoa. See, a more big brain than me, if that makes you feel better. Hey, don't be mean to yourself, or I'll be mean to yourself, or that yourself that's being mean to you. I'll bully you into being nice to yourself. What happened? Yeah, I don't know what I don't know. GameFly, I've never heard of that. I've heard of GameStop and Game World, which is I think that's only an area thing for me, where it's like a little shop with a bunch of video games and video game memorabilia. Oh yes. Ooh, my nose is nasty. I'm trying to think if I need to add anything else. I think this is already technically cut up well enough, so like, oh well. I just need to add a shadow, but I plan to add all the shadows at the very end. Now, time to cut these up. I'll do the bows and such later. I really don't want to cut these up because I take forever. So, and I actually know what, I'm going to clean these a little bit more. I do also like to skip some time. I just like go over, I like just basically mirror these, and then I go over it again on a different side with just the just changing everything. I change everything, and on like one sleeve compared to the other. Also, this is really hard because like it's flat, it's easy, but it's like also because cardigans are hard. They're like tight fitting, but also very loose. I think I made it a little too much. I think I had too many wrinkles, but like, oh well, it's too late. It's too late for this. I keep cursing. I need to stop. See if there's anything else I need to clean, like really clean. Okay, erase that a little bit. So now you're just seeing, instead of me arting, you're just seeing me just erase stuff. I can art all over you guys whenever you want. Ha 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 ha. I'm trying to think if there's any other knowledge. Oh, a little known fact about myself. I base myself on the character Lily from Tekken. Because if you don't know this about me, I love Tekken. Like, Tekken's literally the only game I literally bought it on Xbox, but because I don't know how to connect the Xbox to my PC, I don't play it. I mean, I want to play it, but the PlayStation's in my other roommate's room, and I don't want to bother her just because I just don't like bothering people. So I'm just saving up to get another thing of Tekken when it's like $24 again. because like I'll take an mainly my gloves. I based them off Lily's, and I also imagined that if I were to fight, or at least my persona, it'd be similar to Lily's fighting style, but with a bow, my tongue, and my scythe, which I forgot to set up, so you cannot see my scythe. Everything looks pretty right here. I think this button looks pretty good. I was gonna have like different types. This sign is the best. Yes, yes, yes. I love all of her designs, mainly or like her two designs. The newer one with the purple and the lace, which is why my design is so lacy and all that stuff, because I use that. But I also really loved her old design with the with just the white and black, right? White and red. Which I didn't take it. I already really liked white and red, but you know, same. The main reason I can't make art friends is because I don't. Yeah, I just don't like being a bother. That's also why I don't have a lot of VTuber friends either. Because or at least I don't talk to a lot of my friends. Acquaintances, we are more so. I like to call them friends, but I'm not sure if they see me as a friend, so I don't know. But yeah, that's why I don't really talk to a lot of VTubers, because I get nervous. I don't want to be a bother. Oh, looking over this. And like, because like I keep hearing about a bunch of like people getting mad or upset about other people being like, oh, you're just clout chasing. That's why you're friends with them. And I'm just like, well, if I'm friends with them, would I be seen as a clout chaser? And I feel really bad. And I get nervous and like, do they think I'm a clout chaser? They think I'm only friends because I want clout? And then I don't talk to them. And then I end up needing help with something or wanting like, well, not wanting something per se. It's more so just like needing help or asking for advice. And then I feel like that's me. It feeds into the idea that I'm a clout chaser, and I feel really bad because I'm just like, but I'm then like, no, oh no, I'm bad. I need to talk to them when I want to talk to them about whatever, not when I need help because I feel bad. No, you're. Thank you. I'm sorry. I feel weird accepting people saying I'm nice just because you know I don't like. How do I say this? It feels big-headed for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm so nice. I'm so amazingly nice. I'm so nice. Thank you for saying I'm nice. I mean, yeah. I mean, you just never know. I just still feel bad though because like. Because I still don't really, okay, so I only have a group of people, small group of people I really talk to. I talk to my boyfriend, and I talk to his friends, and some people online that I work with once in a while. We like have short conversations, and I post whatever, and they'll be like, "Oh my god," I'm like, "Oh my god, you're so cool," and all that stuff. But we don't really talk, and a little bit. Do you help? Hi. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, my roommate was calling me and I was just talking. Oh, messages. I'm the same way, honestly. I was afraid to talk to you at first.
Oh, don't be afraid.
I'm not. I mean, I'm a killer, but like, don't be afraid. Yeah, if you want me, especially, I'm happy. Thank you. Thank you. It's mainly like stuff like bots and like mods and all that stuff, and our moderators and stuff like that. Like basically stream stuff mainly. And I feel bad for asking because it's like asking for stream stuff, and it's like, I can't. And everyone is considering.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. That's so sweet. That's so sweet.
It always was nice. Jesus Christ. Stop being nice. Everyone be a little more toxic. No, no, don't be toxic, please. Also, because, sorry, there's like a thing on my finger. Also, like, I also just get nervous because I'm afraid of, because I like to dive into, like, drama. Not dive into drama myself or anything like that. I mean, like, I like to hear about drama online. Like, basically, like, T-channel stuff. but not really. And it gets me paranoid, like, what if this person I'm talking to turns out to be awful? And I'm like, but I like them. And I get nervous that's gonna happen someday. But it's like that's just how being friends with people online works. You just don't truly know them. Or not that you don't truly know them, because that happens in real life too, where like you have a friend and they do something awful and you don't. What I'm trying to say is I just get nervous. I just get nervous. And yes, new friends. New friends, yeah. I think I need some new friends. I remember listening to that song such a long time ago. But yes, new friends. New friends. We are besties. Now give me your bones. Give me your bones.
That is how I sustain myself through friendship. You must give me a piece of bone.
I must consume bone. You are not a true friend if I cannot have bone. If I cannot have bone. Oh my god, my single eye just bounced out of my face. I need to stop slouching so I don't keep glitching out. There's so much support in here. I'm just like, ooh. God, what am I doing? Oh, I'm cutting all this up. Okay, well, this is the part I do not like when it comes to like this. I think it survived by itself because it's meant to be like flat. So let me just, I don't know what to call this. Chest, what is this? Chest overlay. Is that right? Chest overlay? Yeah, chest overlay. Already took my bonus. Yes. I know I did, but like maybe like you would like spare like one more, like an extra bone. Chest over, no. Chest, I know, right? What is that called? I'm just gonna call it V vest, because it's like a vest, but V vest. Also, yes, I hope that this will be able to be the only. Well, actually, let me see if it's over the boobies. Yeah, I think it's good enough. Let me actually just put this under the model, a naked version. Also, do not mind what's in my gallery. I'm being very open. There's a lot of like stuff that I don't post on here. Nothing crazy, but still. Let's take a second. Thank you, Kit. I eat all the bones. Oh, I have a piece for you. Thank you. I eat all the bones. I eat all the bones. Sorry, for some reason in the YouTube thing, it doesn't show up, but on my other thing, your thing does show up, like certain messages with like emojis and such. So it's like I have to look back and forth. Oh, I was scrolling on my thing. There's a bunch of commissions and all this stuff. Oh, but yeah, that's right there. A little before and after. For February 20 something, a little before and after comparing my first idea model compared to my newest one. You can't see it that well, but I'll show you something later. Then here's the naked model. It should show under the thing, so yeah. I just want to see what it looks like when it's like just when it's like, oh, wrong one. When it's like just the boobs. When it's just the booby bounce. Just the booby bounce. Okay, sorry. I want to do the booby bounce. I want to be a part of something, okay? Okay. Erase. I'm just experimenting. I'm just seeing. I'm not being weird. I'm just trying to see what it's like, you know, if someone just decides, you know, if they want booba only, then like I feel like this would be a really odd combo, but like, oh well. Like, I mean, it's not a bad combo, but it's like, let me add something. Pardon me, I have to add a thing then. If someone plans to do this. Yes. Sorry, I'm just going through all this. I mean, no, I'm not being quiet, but you know. She's slaying, yes. Her testicles are... Her testicles are very voluptuous right now. Okay, I hope YouTube does not destroy my being by showing you this. By me being a disgusting whore. I hope that does not. Maybe a shawl or necklace accessory. Yeah. I'll probably have that. Also, I'm not going with like the schoolgirl. I mean, I may go with this like the schoolgirl thingy, the sailor suit, the sailor thingy, but I'm not entirely sure right now. I may not, just because I'm being lazy. Like, I get people love the sailor thing, but it's like, no, I am gonna do the sailor thing. But I will have to like, it'll have to be like a different version of the collar, where it's like, well, wait, Lucky, will you be able to like, without the collar and all that stuff, will you be able to like erase some of this? Oh, yep, I knew that was gonna happen right when I did it. Erase some of the actual shirt to like give the sailor collar instead of me having to like cut the thing lower myself. Yes, I love a sailor collar too. It's just I'm being lazy, but I don't want to be lazy, so I'm doing it. But I just want to know if I'm gonna have to like cut that out myself, or if you could like taper it off whenever someone wants to use the sailor thing. On the life to do. Thank God. Okay, then I could just make the collar. Sorry, my thing fell off. It's okay. That happens. Then yes, sailor collar is a go-go. It's a goo-goo gaga. So I have to like mess with everything again. For some reason, because I mean my tablet is an Amazon tablet, so like it doesn't allow any like screen sharing. So I have to do a certain app, and the only app that will let me do it is this thing called Let View, and it's like very small and kind of janky. So better. Yeah, I can do that. Yay! Get the color by itself. Okay. Sorry, I was glitching. I was scared I'd have to redo the stream again. I'll make it work out nicely. Yes. I am just nervous because it's like it's been a while. Yes. Just do that. And then mirror. I just realized I could have done red this whole time for the sketch lining, but I didn't because I'm silly. Oh, I removed that naked model. That's okay. Whew. You want to see a do sailor color? Yes, sailor color. Actually, I'm going to pull some reference on here. Hopefully my thing doesn't explode. Oh no, it's doing that thing. My thing sometimes breaks and it goes, sailor color. Images? Yeah, good sailor collar. Oh, there's like 2 types of sailor collars. Damn. Oh my god, there's a lot more types of sailor collars than I thought there were. There's like, okay, 2 types of sailor collars. I'm doing 2 types of sailor collars now. There's a kind of like an extended version of this, where it's like, wow, wow. And then another type where it's like, wait a minute, let me actually just, I'll have to move this all to like this, the collar folder. Because they're like similar widths. So I'm getting really close to the thing to see it better. But yeah, they're basically the same width. Dun 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 dun. There's this one. I'm doing both. Oh, I can delete this. Ooh, sailor collar, sailor collar, sailor collar. Oh. I am very nervous. For some reason, I don't know. Sailor colors make me nervous. Like, because a sailor collar is just so important to the school uniform experience, at least in anime and such. So it's like, if I mess this up, my life is over. Everything will fall apart, and I will be kicked out of society for not making the perfect sailor collar in the first try. And if I don't, I will be punished by burning at the stake. I will be canceled, and my grave will be desecrated if I do not get this right. I just know it. I need to make this bigger. If you're nervous, lol, I'm called process anxiety, so I understand. I do not have that, but I'm glad you can relate in a different way. That sounds awful, actually. Where it's like, I'm not sure if I want to. It does not sound fun. What I'm trying to say, it does not sound fun. I don't really have anything to do per se with it, like in terms of drawing. Like, I don't really have that. I mostly just have a lack of motivation, and then if I try doing something when I'm not motivated, I get really nervous and kind of upset. Like, not like angry upset, but like frustrated, because my brain just goes, I'm sorry, you can't do that. So basically art block, but if art block made you cry. Luckily I haven't had that in a bit, but you know, it's hard for me. Yeah, I'm so sorry that happens, because it's like, because I imagine it's a lot worse than what I'm describing. So I can't say I relate, but I can say I empathize. It's alright. We have that certain outfit we thirst over. Just oh yes, exposed shoulders are the bestest. I also have a version of this outfit where it's just where the petticoat stays, but the sleeves are gone. But I'd rather not show that one, just because like I prefer just it completely off. I think it's good enough. Turn this off so I can actually make some changes, some differences. I'm trying to keep this as generic as possible. I kind of regret going with a more like painterly style, but like I've only seen very few models that are like a very, oh. Yeah, yeah, men in tank tops. I love men in tank tops. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of men in tank tops. That is the best outfit for men. I tell my mans. I didn't know. I don't know what to call them. I feel our relationship is still pretty new, and I'm still new to a relationship. So like, I feel weird calling him my boyfriend, especially on stream. But my boyfriend, he does not like wearing tank tops. And I tell him, "Oh my god, you look so good in tank tops." And he's like, "No, I don't like wearing tank tops." I'm like, "It's okay. You don't gotta wear tank tops. I'm just saying you look good in them." I don't like pushing him too far out of his comfort zone because, you know, people have their comfort zones for a reason, to be comfortable. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, even if they don't even have really arm muscles, there's something like it's like boob windows for women, where even though it's not showing off the boob per se, it can a little bit. Like, 1 minute, let me put my stuff back on. Oh, I did it again. Where it's like boob windows are similar to men in tank tops. It's very nice to see, but isn't, or at least if my thing was a little more modest, if I was just a little more covered up, it's like that, in my opinion. Wrong one. Oh, that scared me. Something opened and it covered the whole screen. I thought I blacked out, like everything was going down. But yes, men in tank tops are my weakness. Men in tank tops are my weakness. Yes. Sorry, you mentioned. Now I'm thinking of men in tank tops, and now I'm all giddy.
I'm all good. I'm just squealing like a schoolgirl.
Sorry, I'm trying to go off my memory reference. I think this was basically it. Like this was the thing. And the back goes. Okay. Absolutely agree. It's just, how do I say this? Like, it's the exposed arms. It's usually like, if it's, I really love those like low cut tank tops or low cut armholes, because like it just shows the, it's like, oh yes, queen in suits, yes, women in suits. That's why I did mine, because I really love suits. I love okay, how do I say this? In real life, I do not wear a lot of pants, and I do not wear a lot of suits, but I do wear a lot of button-ups, and I do love when I do wear pants, but I'd rather wear a skirt. So that's why my model wears pants, because pants are amazing, especially on women and feminine bodies. Like I said, I'm just gonna show off my model real quick. I'll be back in it. Just like, sorry, I'm over here now, but because like, oh, let me put my stuff back on. I don't know, something about a whole pants look. Just like, oh, I do not have a third arm. You were hallucinating. I do not have a third arm. You saw nothing. But like something about like pants on an outfit, and just like this isn't like a suit look, but it's like it's a similar idea where it's like a button up with like a whole thing. I like how my mouse is on screen. It's just like the whole ensemble, especially like, oh, I just, yes. I'm trying to say yes. Take that back off. You saw nothing. I do not have a third arm. I like how I'm just like faint. Y'all are distracting me. God, stop being so distracting. Men in tank tops and women in suits. I was really said, oh yeah, let's distract her this stream. Hot people just being hot. Sometimes just. Also, Real quick, I'm not bi, but a lot of people think I am just because of how like I say women are hot and men are hot, and it's like, yeah, they're hot. What's the? I ain't suddenly bi because I think both are hot. There we go. Okay, now I can. I like how I was going over this many times. I keep doing that. I keep getting distracted, going over like a billion times. This kind of helps me get through it. I guess hot people being hot and men with tank tops are top tier. I don't know. I'm not an armpit person, but like, I don't know. The underarm plays a part in the men in tank tops thing. And I think it's kind of both, like girls in sports bras. It's like that. Like it covers, but it's like, you know. Yeah, you know. Folder. Dun, 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 dun. My brain is so tired. I woke up at 5 a.m. and I did not go back to sleep. I know I already said that, but like, I'm saying it again for this stream because I think it was in the last video where my thing fell apart. So I'm really sleepy. What? You know, the show must go on. The show must continue. If it does not continue, I will perish. It will cease to exist. Yes, trying to do this. Okay, I may have gone a little too far with the gradient. Then it's gotta counteract that shit. Is there anything interesting that's actually like to talk about? Because I don't have a lot. Oh, okay. So you know, I'm a sucker for killing games. We all know that. We all know I love a good death survival game. A good old battle royale of the wits. So I don't even remember what it was called. I think I accidentally deleted the screenshot, but there was a commercial for a game. It's here, and you can play the demo. And I was like, ah, I want to watch that right now. And I took a screenshot, and I totally forgot about it, and I don't know what it was called. But like the commercial was like, it was like all blue, and these characters were just, you know, being cool and standing. And no. And the mascot character was basically just antagonizing everyone, being like, "Oh, well, death flags everywhere," or like, "Of course she's the love interest," or like, "Of course she's the best friend," or something like that. Basically, just naming off anime tropes and calling people that, and it was so cool. And I don't know what it was called. I just know it existed, and I wanted to play it, but couldn't. How the fuck? That's why I was not doing it right. No, actually I was. And then I do some black so that like covers it in shadow. Or wait, no, multiply. So that it still has the same effect as if I was not drawing with any white, but it's still pretty. It still blends. My side is itchy. Also, I've been trying to keep up with a workout, well, not a workout schedule, but just like running or walking for like an hour while I watch videos or do art. And yes, I have kind of learned to draw while I walk. And it's really hard keeping up with all that. Because like, I'm already a person who has a hard time keeping up with like things I have to do, or the things I should do. And just like even like when I woke up, I ran for like 30 minutes because I needed to. Doesn't ring a bell, and I love the music with Killing Game, my comic. Basically, Killing. Yes. Oh, that's actually the comic idea I was working on. I'm working on a Killing Game comic, or a survival game in this case, because like I feel like killing games are easy to write in terms of like you get the general conflict, you get a game, you make people play it, and then they do stuff. It's easier in terms of I don't have to like do anything too crazy. I'm not saying it's always easy because I'm still having a hard time with it, but I'm using it as a practice comic, basically, until I get to my actual comic, where it's like basically rock paper scissors. And it turns out that I was not the first one to think of that. It turns out there's a series or manga that has done that, and I feel bad because I'm like, people are gonna think I stole it, but it's like, oh well. The rock paper scissors have repeat games everywhere. Blah 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 blah. And like people are saying how they really loved what's her face, one of my characters, at least her design. I have not given any of my characters names yet. I just named them based on who or what they are. Like one of them I just named Hot Guy. And like I'm like basically I'm just I fantasize about them at like not the Hot Guy, but you know what I mean. I fantasize about the events in the story without actually. Let's see. Project isn't a killing game, but it's stealing from other students. It's Clash Heist. That's smart. That's smart. Ooh, that's actually really interesting. That is a really interesting idea. Like, is it like would it be like a small town thing where it's like them going on little adventures within the school, or is it like gonna be like growing in scale? Because like I like both versions where like it's either like very contained but also very everywhere at the same time, if that makes sense. Because like either one is like amazing. And yeah, that reminds me of a story I made up in school. It's nothing, but maybe a mix of bullshit. Just wait for. Okay, you got me in anticipation. Okay, you got me hooked. You did your job. You got me excited for something I don't know nothing about. But yeah, I was thinking of this other comic idea, which I have not fleshed out whatsoever. I have two ideas that I'm never gonna do probably, and I'm just putting them out there in case someone else wants to do them in the future, or someone stumbles on this and they're like, oh yeah, that'd be a good idea because you can steal this. One is a killing game, another survival game, where it's basically Simon Says, where people are told to do something, where it's like, oh, you have to do this, and it doesn't matter how many people are involved, but like they have to do it in a timely manner. See, by the way, if you got straps on the collar, if you go the collar can be separate layers. Wow. Like you mean like separated as in like the liner and this highlight and all that stuff, those kind of separate layers, or do you mean like cut them up? Because I was already gonna cut. Excuse me. I did not mean to burp. Do you mean like just cutting them up in pieces? Oh. Okay. Then yes, I'm fine with that. Yes, I was already gonna cut cut them up in their own layers and all stuff. Thank God, this scared me. I was like, oh, I already drew one or drew them up. Me and my team are writing bios right now. We have, oh Jesus, that's a lot of characters. Cool, that's really cool. Oh yeah, okay, yes, I can do straps. Straps. I'm sorry, I'm nasty. I have a nasty brain when I'm tired. I promise I mean nothing by it. I mean it for comedic effect, not to offend. But wow, that's a lot of characters. Jesus, I can barely keep track of the ones I got, which are like 10. But yes, I can have a strap layer. Yes. Separate schools. Oh, like they're gonna be going to separate schools to steal stuff. Okay, yes. Ooh, that sounds cool. What was I doing? Oh, okay, sorry. I'm losing track of what I'm trying to do. Oh, wrong brush entirely. I was gonna say they're separate schools. Yeah. They got, okay, I'm excited. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm excited now. You got me excited. You got me hooked. Hooked. Which is probably not good. Because when I'm hooked on something, I will make sure I see it through. I will be behind your back and waiting. That little breeze you feel, or that the stairs, will be me now. In the shadows. I will be watching over you forever. Until it ends. Forever. Until it ends. You cannot escape me. Anyway. I was gonna say words. Better watch out. But, oh yeah, one was a dream. So yes. Slay, yes, I slay. I will slay. Slay what you wanna slay. Oh God. Honestly. God. I like how I'm just going over this. But yes, one was a dream. Comic idea was a dream I had, where basically it's like Simon Says, or like the command game or something like that. I don't remember what it was called. And it was, again, these are not fleshed out whatsoever. But basically, there's a group of people who are in a box that's like a room. Basically, think of Escape Room, that movie where it's like they're literally in a box, and then they have to. They basically said, "Oh yeah, you have to. Only one can leave, and you have to play a game where I tell you to do stuff, and if nobody does it, then all of you are punished. And you can either all do it or one of you do it. And then like basically all that, but it's like set in like a dream world." Where like every time it's basically like like Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, me too. I will be like a dog until your comment comes out. Yes, we will be there. We will be. Imagine us just creeping in the shadow, just like, are you done? Are you working on it? Are you doing it? Are you? Basically like Gollum. Words. But yes. That one, where it's basically like Nightmare on Elm Street, where if you die in the dream, you die in real life, and everyone like meets each other and all stuff, and they try to talk it through, but you know they can't really do anything about it other than just try not to die. And then like it has I think something to do with like multiple universes, because like I don't know, I was like dreaming, and I thought there was something to do with multiple universes, like someone survived and they realized that like everyone in this universe was okay for some reason, even though they were talking about like trying not to die and being all involved, and it was just weird. And then another one called like, I don't know, I thought of the name, I think it was like called like Happy Murder Club, where like basically it's a club of students who like plan murders. I'm not sure if they're real or fake, but they plan basically murders, and they pick a person in the club every week to be the victim, and they have to try not to basically die, quote unquote. Again, I wasn't sure. This is also a dream. I wasn't sure if like they actually died or if there was like a pretend died. Like if they get caught or something, then they die. Like they are considered dead and have lost the game, or if it's like an actual death. But basically, the club plans a murder, and they exclude that one person, and then they bring him back. They're like, oh yeah, die. Let's see. I'd be a German Shepherd that stares at you in the middle of the night. Oh my god, that's actually kind of terrifying. That's actually really scary. Okay, you're being scarier than I am, and that is not okay. I think I've been working on this collar for like ever. It just isn't doing what I want it to do.
Honestly.
Head empty. Head empty. Head empty. It's not okay for you to be scary. Only I can be scary. It's my duty. It's my job. You don't get to be scary. If you get scary me, I'll be fired. Even though I don't get paid. I mean, I get paid in bones, but yeah, same difference. I'm going to be taking a break tomorrow and not streaming anything just because of laziness, and also because, like, I don't know. I just feel like Wednesday. Oh, I mean, like, also because, like, my roommate will be off, and usually when he's at home, we usually end up doing stuff. So, like, it's like I might as well just not be streaming. Also because, like, it's a day for me to be about myself and worry about myself and focus on myself and my own care. Mental health day. Not to mock my mental health awareness or anything like that, but yes. Oh my god, it took me forever to get to that. Clear white. I like how I did all that, and it's like, Jesus Christ. Ooh. Haha, you didn't sneak up on me. I'm prepared. I'm prepped and ready I am not going to continue that because I feel like it would come out in a sexual context. Honestly. Ooh. Sorry, my fingers are hurting. That's all. That's usually where I get to like a stopping point because oh my god, my joints and all stuff can't really take because I draw, as you can see, I draw with my finger more so. Ooh. No worries, my birthday, which will be. Oh, thank you, and happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Everyone, clap, clap, clap! Happy birthday! Clap, clap! Happy birthday! Do it, cowards! If you don't, I will be sad. I won't do anything. I'll just be sad. And I will shun you like my mother shunned me. Or my aunt. I don't know. That was a joke. But it wasn't very funny. You must show joy. If you don't, bad things happen.
Honestly.
Slay. You better clap. By the way, no, I am trying to be intense. Happy birthdays. Happy birthday. A happy birthday to you, a happy birthday to you. Every day of the year, may you find something, 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 something. I don't actually know the words. I chose the happy birthday part. And the best year you'll ever have. Happy birthday sounds! Yay! My music really said, nope, I'm tired. I was with my creamer next to me. I know I shouldn't go for another cup of coffee, but I really want another cup of coffee. Because it just tastes good. It's very good. It's very delicious. What you slay? What you wanna slay? Honestly. Oh my god, that just exists now in the world, and we can never get it out. I wonder who made that, because I swear it was like someone who like did it as a joke or something. Smudge. Oh. So I'm like using the smudge tool because like it's a lot better when it comes to like making things feel a little more like, what's the word? Not rounded, but like painted without like painting. Slay what you want to slay. What else is happening? I feel like there's something important that's like I need to get out of my face hole, but I can't remember what. Oh my goodness, hiccups. So busy tomorrow. Late shift after the Oh, I'm glad you're getting better meds. We love you. You can't. I'm making a heart. You can't see it, but I make it. Wait. Heart. 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 We love you too. Oh my god, is that all? Sorry, it's like such a good heart, and then heart. 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 You have a good day tomorrow. You better. If you don't, I will murder those who gave you a bad day. I don't know. I'll consume their soul. Heart. Heart. Merge. Merge. Sorry. I think I'm running out of art juice because sometimes when I draw and I'm doing a really bad job, or at least I think I'm doing a really bad job, it's because I'm tired. Oh, actually, you know what? This is actually pretty good. Let me just... Of brain, heart control, caffeine, melatonin. Words. Oh, there is something I did want to talk about, but I don't know what it is. It's just in the back of my face. Not hot people. Damn it, all y'all got me thinking of hot people. It's like flooding my brain. I'm just like, ooh, I can talk about hot characters. It's like, probably not. Probably shouldn't. There's something. I don't know I don't know. I had to take an extra yassification pill today because like it turns out I was like off my I had an extra pill, so I just took it today. Fictional crushes. Let's see. Yes, we can talk about fictional crushes. I didn't have many fictional crushes actually, because like again, my type was very older people. I guess it was always older people. I really liked who did I didn't because a lot of the media I had there was like really they were all like really skinny characters, and I was like, okay. Oh, there's that one guy from Danny Phantom. Not Danny himself, and not his dad, but the evil guy with the ponytail. Not in his human form, but in his like weird Dracula form. Like, I don't know his name, but like that, I had a huge crush on him. Like, I don't know. I just did. You know? I don't know what his name was or anything like that. I just know he was one of the bad guys. And that he had a goatee of some kind. And that he was hot. What else? I don't know. I didn't have a lot of fiction. Like, I don't have a lot of true fictional crushes because there's not a lot of people I find like. How do I say this? My type. I mean, Kaito. I really liked Kaito. Like visually, I would think he was hot, and I had a crush on him. But then I kind of got annoyed with him throughout the game of Danganronpa V3. Oh, bad guy on ponytail, but he is very hot. And everyone's all crushing on Danny Phantom, and I'm over here just like, but Villain is hot man too. Villain does hot things, like have facial hair, and is of age. No, I'm joking. Not joking on the crush, but like joking as in like that was my reason. Yeah, I had a crush on Kaito for a bit. Nekomaru, and Leon. Basically, I don't know. I have a thing for guys with like goatees and facial hair. I don't know. It just makes them look older, and I like older men. Not old men, but older men. Cause it's just, cause like, I don't know. I just don't like people who have younger looks to them. It both freaks me out and it just isn't sexy. Well, yeah. Like, I like manlier looking men, I guess. Like the men that you'd think are toxic, or like have toxic masculinity, but are actually like really sweet. And also like men with like darker goth, what's the word? Dark or goth motifs. Characters, low. What kind of underwear characters? What kind? I sent for fairly popular characters. It's just, oh, and the guy from the dad from Persona, Persona 3, I think. I thought he was really hot, and I was like, hot man, is detective. And it's like he's a father figure, and I was like, oh, damn it. Cause I do like hot men, but like men who are like a little too fatherly, I get weirded out by. Cause then it's like daddy issues. Also, I just realized I also don't like men who look like my father. Thankfully. Because there are some people out there who are like, oh yeah, I love this person. And they like look like they could be relatives. Have you ever seen that? Where it's like, I know there's a name for it, where it's like someone, you fall in love with someone who looks like someone you know, or yourself. And it's like, oh, it's not weird, but it's like, Wait, let me actually grab, select. Actually, we're gonna make sure it's cleared of all white. Clear. Select. Clear. Ah, that's a lot better. Yes.
Yes.
I love Ryoma Hoshi. I drew. Aww. I mean, I think he's pretty appealing in his own way, especially his voice. Like, his voice. And he has like that whole like, what's the word? The whole like, I'm a prisoner. Find love because I'm unlovable, and it's like, no, you're not. You're really adorable. I love you. I love you. Something about that kind of character is also very appealing. I mean, I'm taking forever on this thing. Why don't you lighten this up? Damn. Take the smidge, because I'm not gonna freaking draw this all out again. What are the characters? Dude, Ryoma is such a good boy. He doesn't just... Yeah, I mean, I understand why, because, like, at least he, like, because, like, spoilers, because, like, I just can't, I don't know, he just, yeah, he didn't deserve what he got. I was so upset when he died. Like, how dare they kill off one of the bestest boys you could ever make, or meet, or see. Absolutely broke my soul. Whew. I'm gonna have to render this out, like, how long have I been streaming? Oh my god, I've been streaming for 2 whole hours. I know, he really did. I mean, I knew that he wasn't going to survive, but he had the qualities of a survivor, like someone who, you know, starts out really low, who like is like, oh, I don't deserve to live, and then survives the whole game because he was not only smart, but cool and helpful and strong. Like, he would have been a good, really good survivor. I really want to continue this, but the coffee's starting to activate, and I really have to use the toilet. And I'm getting tired. And I know I didn't do much, but like what did I do? I drew the V, showed you some stuff around, and rendered some bows, and lightly rendered this. For some reason, I render slower on stream. I like talking, and I just, you know, I get. I'll be doing this offline too, just so I can like focus on it. But I think I'm just too tired, and my brain is also starting to run out of, like, you know, art fuel. That's why this is taking so long, because I'm just like. By the way, what coffee did you get? I didn't. I have I have like a whole thing of coffee. I have like a whole box of coffee. Like, not like a little box, but I have a box with stuff in it that is all coffee. This coffee I got is Donut Shop. Donut Shop. It's called Donut Shop. I had that. I also had some tea earlier. It's called Hibiscus Berry. It was not very good. I mean, it wasn't bad. It's just, it was very bitter like coffee, but also sour like dried fruit without the sweetness. So yes. But anyway, I'm going to. Whoo. Stop. Okay, this is just my relaxed area while I close everything. But yes, this was really fun. This was really fun to talk. I haven't talked. I mean, I have talked this much before because I am just a chatty Cathy. But this is really fun to just talk. And thank you all for coming. Thank you for staying. Thank you for like participating too, because like it means a lot. Like, really, it really does. Um, uh, Happy birthday, Kit. Just an early happy birthday because I know for a fact I'm going to forget tomorrow. So I'm saying it right now. Happy birthday. I hope you have a good day tomorrow, and I hope you just, all goodness, even though you got work and, doctor stuff. I feel I have to get medication and all that stuff every once in a while. And it kind of sucks, especially with my new my new hormones and all that stuff, because like I have to like rip it in half and then put it under each side of my tongue and let it sit there, and it tastes kind of anyway. Yeah. I hope you have a good day, and thank you, Lucky, for like staying and like talking to make sure I'm doing this right. I'll still like be coming back and forth with you to like make sure you. I thank you too, Zach. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm bad. I'm bad with remembering usernames, so I forget who's who. Um, but Moya. Oh yeah, I know who you are though. I know who you are. You are. But yeah, thank you, Zach and Moya for uh, striking up conversation, bringing up topics that are so interesting. Um, and yes, thank you all for coming to my stream. Spread me around like the virus and parasite that I am. Make other people a part of this cult. And uh, go follow me on my Twitter. Share that, I guess. I can say that now. Just do all the stuff in the bottom. Also, look at the other people who helped me make what I am now. The person who rigged me, the person who helped me with my logos and all that stuff. And yes, super spreader event. Yes, I am a disease that all of you have to suffer through. But you always come back for more. For some reason, Jesus. But yes, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to plug, as if like I'm a big person. But and also don't be afraid to like contact me in DMs and all that stuff. I'm not really busy, but like yes, and yes, I will be seeing that Love Dive drawing. I will be looking at it and I will be liking it. I'll probably actually do something silly in a bit. I need to start also I need to start drawing some like stuff for myself, because like I don't do that a lot very often anymore. But I'll try, like every once in a while. I need to focus on, of course, commissions and such. And also, probably comment actually after the stream's done. Could you comment any games that you think I'd like? Because I also want to do gaming streams. But I don't know any good games, especially free ones or anything like that, because I don't got the monies. But any games y'all think are nice and such in the comment section, not here because I will forget it and I will forget to come back. And yeah. So I think that's all I really have to say. Thank you again for coming, and I'll see y'all very soon. Probably not tomorrow, Thursday. I'll see y'all Thursday. I don't know if I'm gonna do then, but you'll see. I'm not sure if it's gonna be continuing this or commissions, or if it may be a game if one of you suggests something soon. And yeah. So thank you. Love y'all. Bye.